Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Today's lesson is going to be Hebrew names and meanings, or Hebrew names and their meanings. And just going to go through a few Hebrew names that brothers should be familiar with. You're not going to remember every single Hebrew name, of course, but certain ones of them are very important, to know, and to know their meanings and know how to break it down. Like when you're teaching, this is a good technique to use, when you're out there teaching, go into the different Hebrew names and be able to break them down. Of course, you have to know the name of the Most High Yahweh and the name of His Son Yahweh Shai, how to break those down, and others that are important also. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to go to the prologue of the book of Sirach, just to read that caption, because it encapsulates a lot, because you got these clowns in the black unconscious community that say that the name Israel is Ra and El, are Isis, Ra, and El, which are three different gods. But when you go back to the Hebrew of that, that's not the actual word. Matter of fact, before okay, so this is the prologue to the wisdom of Jesus, son of Sirach, or the prologue to the book of Sirach. It says, "For the same things uttered in Hebrew and translated into another tongue have not the same force in them. And not only these things, but the law itself and the prophets and the rest of the books have no small difference when they are spoken in their own language." And that's why you have to go back to the original language that they were written in, so you can get a better understanding of what it means. Because like I was saying, those clowns from the unconscious, black unconscious community, they'll try to say that the name Israel is like a compound word, for Isis, Ra, and El. No, it is a compound word, but not for Isis, Ra, and El, because that's not the original language of the name. The original language of the name goes back to the word here, as you see, Yah, Shar, Allah. That's a Yah, Shah, Ra, Allah. So Yah, these two are connected. Yah, Shar, Allah. You see here, Yashar, Allah. Now the Yah means he, Shar equals prince, and Allah is power or God. So it has nothing to do with Isis, Ra, and El. It has everything to do with the Most High. And the word Allah simply means power or God. So Yashar Allah means he, prince of the power or of God. That's the name that was given to Jacob when he wrestled with the angel. The Lord changed his name to Israel, Yashar Allah. He is a prince with God, or he is a prince of the power. All right. The next name that's important also is Abram. Now this is the Abraham's name before he was renamed Abraham. The Lord he was named Abram first, which means Abba Rum. Abba means father, and Rum means exalted or exalted father. So Abba Rum, Abba father, and Rum exalted. Then his name was changed, because the reason why he was called Abba Rum was because he was the first father of the promise. He's the first one that the Most High exalted. You had Abraham, then you had Isaac, and then you had Jacob. Those are the three fathers of the promise, and Abraham being the most exalted out of all of them. That's where the beginning of the promise started with Abraham. It went on through Isaac, and it rested on Jacob and the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. All right, so his name was changed from Abram to Abraham. Abba Raham. Now the word Abba, as you already know, is father, and Raham means a multitude, father of a multitude. Okay, so the word Abraham, or the name Abraham, means father of a multitude. All right, now the next word, we're going to go to the next father of the promise that came out of Abraham, because Abraham had 8 sons. Most people don't know that. They only think that Abraham had 2 sons or 1 son. Abraham had Ishmael, he had Isaac, and he had 6 sons by Keturah. So Abraham means father of a multitude. Abba, Father, and Raham, multitude. All right, so the next name is Isaac. As you see here, Ya Taza Kwak. Ya Taza Kwak. Ya Taza Kwak. Okay, Ya Taza Kwak means laughter, because when the angel told Abraham that Abraham was going to have a son, and Sarah, Abraham being 99 and Sarah being about 90 years old, Sarah laughed. So that they ended up naming Isaac Laughter. Okay, so the next father of the promise, because Isaac had two sons, Jacob and Esau, and out of those two sons, the Lord only chose one, which was Jacob. Now the name Jacob comes from the Hebrew word Ya'aikwab. Ya'aikwab. Ya'aikwab means supplanter. Like to get over on somebody. He supplanted Esau for his birthright. He supplanted Esau for his blessings. He supplanted Laban, for the cattle and certain other things that he took from him, because Laban was, basically wasn't dealing with Jacob correctly. So his name is called supplanter, which means to get over on somebody. And you have clowns that try to say that no, that's not what it means. That's exactly what it means, because that's what he did. That's why Esau said, is he not rightly named Jacob, or supplanter? He said he supplanted them 2 times, of his birthright and of his blessings. All right. So the next name we're going to deal with is Melchizedek, which Melchizedek is Malachya Tazadak. Malachya Tazadak. Or you could say Malach Tazadak. Malachya Tazadak. Malachya, or Malach, is king. And Tazadak is righteous, or righteousness. So king of righteousness, which Melchizedek is Yahushua in the reincarnation. If you will receive it. All right, so Malachya Tazadak, or Malach Tazadak, which is king of righteousness. Okay. Now the next important name that we're going to deal with is Joseph, which the name Joseph comes from the Hebrew word Yahwasap. Now the name Joseph, or Yahwasap, this looks like a Paleo Hebrew or ancient Hebrew I, or Lashon Kodash I, but it's really supposed to be like this, as you see here. But when I copied and pasted it, for some reason it didn't give you that little lip, so that's a Sa, in case you were wondering. So Joseph is Yahwasap. Now the word Yahwasap, Yah is he, and Wasap is will add. So Yahwasap, he will add. And why was he named Joseph, or Yahwasap, he will add? Because even though Rebecca, had given birth to Joseph, really spiritually, when you look at it, through Joseph came Ephraim and Manasseh, and they were both joined, or added to the 12 tribes, because they were part of, the Lord used it that way for them 2 children to be a part of the 12 tribes, 2 tribes. They became 2 tribes. They didn't do it. The Lord didn't do that with any other of Jacob's sons, except for Joseph. So spiritually, if you look at it, he will add means that, he pretty much that the Lord added 2 tribes through Joseph. All right. So Yahwasap, he will add. Now the next name, that's another important name to know, is Esau, or Aishah. Aishah. Aishawa. Aishah. Now the word Aishah comes from, there's two words, or actually one word with a suffix. Aishash, what you see here, Aishash means wasted. Like your pigmentation being wasted, or being wasted, lack of color. And then the Wa is he. So Esau means wasted he, or wasted away is he. Because when you look up the name Esau in the Blue Letter Bible, they'll tell you it means hairy, which doesn't mean hairy. The name Esau means wasted he. you know. And that was deep, because when he came out his mother's womb, he came out like one that didn't have